Coaching the delivery of a blow with the shoulder is the most important and fundamental football technique. Super personnel at the skill positions and all the X's and O's are not much help if you can't block and tackle. I hope that our drills will help you do a better job of coaching hit technique that is within the spirit and letter of the rules.
Hitting like this wins. It shakes the ball and ball carriers loose. But it doesn't just happen. The hit drills you use are important. They determine how you play and whether you win or lose. Effective hitting is achieved through basic, repetitive drills that develop the good habits of being in balance, with the head up, the back straight, getting the most out of the upper legs, back, and butt. We will look closely at this series of drills which the Penn State coaches feel give them the ability to hit. The kind of hitting that is within the spirit and letter of the rules. A good stance puts you in a position to do your job. Line coach Dick Anderson wants a heel and toe alignment with the feet slightly wider than the shoulders. The butt elevated slightly above a parallel position, but not too much. The back should be straight. The head is up, but not in a strained position. It prevents hitting with the crown of the helmet and permits good vision. Weight should be balanced. Too much weight forward slows pulling and pass protection moves. A good stance is the basis for a good start. You start beating your opponent at the line of scrimmage by coming off the ball in a position to deliver a blow. Just a few minutes a day of offensive and defensive line starts can be the difference. Hitting with authority is learning to strike a blow with the shoulder and forearm the way a fighter throws a punch. Coach Anderson wants his players to bring the forearm up as they hit without winding up. The shoulder and forearm should make simultaneous contact with the pad. This ensures maximum force and contact surface. As contact is made, proper form is exhibited by straining up with the head, sinking the hips, arching the back. The coordinated movement of the back, butt, and upper leg muscles is very important in developing thrust and shock. Of particular importance is the position of the head, since it is both illegal and dangerous to hit with the crown of the helmet. The belly slammer emphasizes explosion from the stance, the thrust from the upper legs, arching the back and striking the blow with the shoulder and forearm are important coaching points. It is important to keep the head up and straight in the direction of the force of the blow. Like diving, the motion and direction of the head determines the direction of the body and the force of the blow. Always practice hitting on both shoulders. The roll is added as a second effort endeavor to ingrain the habit of always coming off the ground to do more. The next two drills are a capsule of defensive play. First is the hit and roll, delivering a blow to destroy the offensive charge and get control. The roll is an escape technique that is used as a last resort when blocked, giving as little ground as possible while maintaining pursuit. The drill helps with equilibrium, agility, and sustained effort. Drills of this kind make the Crowther 7-man machine a necessity in Penn State practice sessions. Next is the hit and slide. From a football position, defensive men must be able to shed blockers and move along the line of scrimmage in their pursuit to the ball. The hand shiver is delivered by the heel of the hand with an upward thrust, locking the wrist and elbow as the blow is struck. The head is up, the back straight, weight is balanced on the balls of the feet, and the knees are flexed. A sliding, shuffling movement is encouraged. This keeps the player's feet from getting tangled as they maintain a solid base. Execution of these basic hit techniques have made the name Penn State synonymous with great defense. Here is the belly slammer performed on the two-man sled. Explosion from the stance is the purpose of this drill. Takeoff is from both legs. A slight upward tilt of the chin helps arch the back and sink the hips, getting every bit of power with the blow. The roll is added to keep players conscious of the fact that they must always come off the deck quickly, ready to hit. Again, the forearm is brought into the blow to increase the hitting surface. In the hit and follow-through, everything is put together. Stance, start, explosion in striking the blow, and follow-through. The important coaching point is what happens after the blow is struck, maintaining contact and overwhelming your opponent. You must be in balance, with legs under the body and moving all the time with short steps. The running shoulder block on the Crowther two-man sled is the hardest drill for a player to execute. Proper alignment is important. Hitting the pad square with the force of the blow coming at a slight upward angle is imperative. When contact is made, the feet accelerate and the body begins to strain up. The position of the head and hips relative to the pad is of extreme importance in controlling the movement of the sled. The head must pressure into the pad at all times, and the hips must stay in line with the pad. When players have mastered the technique of controlling the sled, Coach Anderson will move it, teaching his players to shift their weight and stay square to the machine as you must do with a man. The Crowther sled is unique in that it reacts like a man. When your players can execute the running shoulder block, maintain contact, and move the sled in a straight line, you've given them all the technique they need to block and tackle effectively. Tackling is the moment of truth in defense. Tackling the sled embodies all the technique taught in the hit drills with the addition of the clubbing of the arms. There is no better way than this. This unique offensive line drill with high knee action emphasized makes blockers conscious of footwork. Effective offensive linemen keep their feet moving all the time. Maintaining contact after the blow is the key to good blocking. With the player who is hitting a sled for the first time, this 6-point explosion drill is the best and safest way to start. The Penn State hit drills and those that followed will help you do a better, safer job of teaching players to hit. Using the Crowther 7-man and 2-man sled will also save time. In closing, here is how Penn State's great coach feels about the Crowther sleds.
I've been either playing or coaching football for 37 years, ever since I've been a sophomore in high school. And I've never been on a practice field in all those years that there hasn't been one of these machines on it, the Crowther machine. I think they're just the greatest piece of equipment at any staff should have, and I think you can do more to teach good blocking on this machine than everything else. But something else people don't realize, how durable they are, what a great investment it is. The machine you're looking at right now has been at Penn State for 40 years, and we still use it every day. Now, if you can get something you can buy and you're going to have it 40 years from now with 250-pound people hitting it, you get yourself a good buy.